Hello YouTube, welcome back to Zach Maglin Collectibles. Today we have another exciting new product to rip and review. Once more, we're going to be ripping and reviewing 2025 TOPPS Chrome, but this time the retail version, the value boxes, also known as blaster boxes. As you can see, I was able to snag 3 of them. Believe it or not, I didn't grab them from Target, not from Walmart, not even from Barnes & Noble. Those are my normal go-to places to get retail products, but instead, I was able to grab it from my local Gamestop. So Gamestop usually marks up the prices, but in this case, they didn't, because this goes for usually $40. In this case with Gamestop, $39.99. But if you're part of their membership program, which is pro member, which is usually $25 you pay annually, you could see you get a discounted price. So I said, why not? I've been grabbing some stuff from GameStop lately. Why not pay $25 and get some nice discounts? And if I do decide to eventually grade through them, I also get a discount from that, from the great PSA grading as well. So I've seen some videos, or at least shorts or reels, of some box opening of blaster boxes. So I figured, why not open up retail before I head over to the hobby box next? So as you may know, based on our previous video, we ripped open a jumbo box where we got 3 autos. So hopefully, I've seen some boxes where they've had blaster boxes where an auto does come out. Now here, you're getting the 4 sepia refractor parallels, and it does say that you can look for super limited autographs here. All right, so hopefully that will be the case. There's some other things that you can get, green refractors. So without further ado, let's get to ripping. So as you can see, we have 3 boxes. Now the difference between TOPPS Chrome and TOPPS Series 1 and Series 2 is not just the chrome-like finish, but also the price point. As you see, we paid $40. Well, that's without the discount. So let's say $120 total, including tax and all that good stuff. But you're also paying definitely more because TOPPS Series 1, TOPPS Series 2 value boxes or blaster boxes, they go for $25. So you're paying $15 more. But you do get better quality cards. And if you've seen your different videos, you know there are different hits galore. I just don't know if we can get them here in the retail product. But hopefully we get surprised with a banger. All right, so here we go. We got those packs right there. This is from GameStop. Let's see if GameStop has some quality boxes. If they do, and they sell the same as what they sell at Target or Walmart, why not buy from GameStop? Okay. So here we go. All right, let's go to box number 1. And here we go. So in this, we only have 4 cards. So this should go somewhat quickly unless we pull a banger and we want to take the time to admire the card. All right, here we go. And we're going to get a wave, looks like it. Okay, here we go. And we have Brooks Lee. And on this wave, we get DJ Hertz. And we have a rookie. Okay, pack number 2. So TOPPS Chrome. I'd say between TOPPS Chrome and TOPPS Update, that's the other one I'm looking for, because that's where you get those debut patches. Okay, we got Mookie Betts. And here's another wave-like of Juan Yepez. Looks like we got an extra card. Okay, we did get an extra card because Garrett Cole, and on this refractor, oh, it is Sapia. So we get an extra card. We got Dodger, Clayton Kershaw. We will take that. Seems like on that particular pack, we got an extra card. So that amounted to 5 cards there. Not complaining. Just pointing out. All right, on to the next one. So have you guys opened up your own blaster boxes or value boxes of Topps Series? I'm not Topps Series 2, of Topps Chrome. If so, tell me what you think. And also, do you think that this product is justified with its $40 price point? Pretty pricey for a, you know, like a retail product. Okay, so we have Mike Trout on this refractor. Excellent. And we have another Sapia of Zach Wheeler. I will put him on the side. All right, on to the next one. Of course, we're chasing the rookies. The cover boy, Roki Sasaki. That's who I'm chasing. There's Jacob Wilson. There is Dylan Cruz. And rookie frontrunner in the National League, James Wood, just to name a few. All right, so we are going to get, on this one, Connor Gillespie, okay? Could have sworn there's a Connor Gillespie, but on the Guardians. Let me know if I'm correct on that, guys. Not numbered. Nice card there. And Mason Miller. Okay, on to the next one. Let's see. Ooh. You know, we've yet to hit a 1 of 1. I think we've pulled a gold refractor, but no 1 of 1 yet. So today would be a nice start to that. Looks like we're going to get an all etch coming up. There's Jacob Wilson. So it is a base, but, you know, look how nice the base looks like. I did pull his refractor during the jumbo box opening, so check that out. But we'll put that to the side. And we have an all etch of Bryce Harper. Nice looking card this year. And we have that wave of Josh Jung, fellow collector. And there is Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton. I believe there is one of our newer channel members, or I should say subscribers, who was asking me about Byron Buxton. Reach out. This might be the card for you right here. Nice Byron Buxton Sapia. I think you were asking me about it. I apologize. I don't recall the name or the handle, but he was asking me about whether or not I had any Byron Buxton cards. Okay, so that's a nice card to get of Byron Buxton. So hit me up. Let me know. You can comment below. There is Jacob Wilson. Okay, oops. All right, on to the next one. So I definitely love the design, the chrome design. I believe all the cards should be like this. You know, since we're paying so much, it shouldn't be paper stock any longer. A lot of the Panini cards are already like this. Topps should just follow suit. All right, here we go. And Anthony Santander, whatever. All right, we got him on the wave. And Jackson Jobe, who unfortunately is down after having Tommy John. Is there? Okay, so last pack right here. Can we get a little last pack magic from this first box? We're going to have another Sapia. It'll be our 4th one coming up. Nacho Alvarez. We got him last time. Believe we got his refractor. Zach Gallen. We have O'Neal Cruz. And a River Ryan. Okay. River Ryan. LA Dodger. I think he's out for the year too. I think he had Tommy John. It's his rookie. So he's a Dodger. And he pitched well when he was up in the majors last year. Unfortunately, I think he's down for the year. So we'll definitely sleeve him up as well. All right, on to the next box. This is box number 2. This was in the center amongst the 3 boxes that you saw. Let's see if we have any bangers here. Okay, we have a Future Stars Shoja Imanaga. I think we did pull this card already from the jumbo box. We have a Francisco Lindor on the wave. Nice one there. And Colton Cowser. So, no numbered cards yet, guys. Hopefully that'll change soon. And, we have the MVP buyback program. So, if we get an Aaron Judge base or a refractor, I believe, well, the reason I'm mentioning is because they are the front runners for this year's MVP once again, but it could be someone else. But him and Shohei are the front runners. And there is Yoshi Yamamoto, the Dodger that we like to collect. We'll put him to the side. And here we go, Kyle Tucker, who's been making a difference with the Cubs on the wave, and Yordan Alvarez on his Sepia as well. So as mentioned, there is another MVP buyback program that if the player wins the MVP and you have the base card, I believe you can avail of a $20 credit at participating local card stores. And if it's a refractor, I believe it's $40, something to that effect, okay? So basically, if you go ahead and pull already the base, and I pulled a Shohei base on my last jumbo box, and that's $20 right there. All right, at least in credit, I should say. All right, there you go. Continuing on, Luis Robert. This is a refractor. And we have this one here. It is of Escobar Tovar. All right, so another Sepia coming through. So this box, not as nice as the last box, okay? So, but that could all change. You could get an auto. All right, so we have, there you go, Wyatt Langford. So we hit his black border parallel in a hobby box in Topps Series 2. We have Jordan, and then we have here Tomoyuki Sugano. All right, nice little rookie. Tell me about him, guys. We got him in this nice little Mojo-like card here. And Chris Bryant. So tell me about him. Is he someone that I should be on the lookout for? All right, so 2 packs left. Thus far, we haven't really sleeved up anything. Okay, here we go. And we have Adley Rutschman, Cabrian Hayes on the wave. And finally on the Sepia, ooh, Ben Rice. Okay, we'll take Ben Rice. He is a rookie. I'd say probably tier 2 rookie to be on the look for. And I did read an article earlier today that Spencer Jones, who I believe I pulled a bunch of his cards from Bowman, if not last year, if not this year, it was last year. Spencer Jones, he had like 3 home runs, I think, in one game. So he may be called up pretty soon for the Yankees. So look out for him. All right, here we go. All right, Lawrence Butler. There is Jacob Wilson again. A base. We will take that. There should be a buyback for the other categories like Cy Young and Rookie of the Year. Griffin Conan and Yastrzemski. All right, so we will sleeve up Jacob Wilson again. He's representing box 2, so why not? All right, so we are down to the last pack of box 2. Thank you for sticking with us. Hopefully we can reward your patience with a banger from retail. Okay, here we go. And Jameer Candelario and Mike Burrows and a refractor. Ooh, there you go. That's who we want. Jacob Wilson on the Sapia. We've been getting a lot of Jacob Wilson. Excellent. So we got to put Jacob Wilson on this side of things, but wow, there you go. So we got 2 Jacob Wilson bases. We got a Sapia. The last box, we got a refractor. We've also pulled a Jacob Wilson confetti from Top Celebration as well. So excellent way to end that box. All right, so before we get to the next box, in the final box, we have a few housekeeping things to remind you of. We want to remind you of our giveaway. You can see we've got some products in the back, especially these mega box. Take a close look at some of these mega box in the background because they are up for grabs in our 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you're unsure of what you need to do, look in the description below. There's a special link and video with instructions. Follow those instructions and you will be automatically registered because we're picking that winner next week already. So you haven't done it, go and run out because it is a pick your own mega box. So I have different mega boxes that you see behind us. You get to choose as the winner which one you want to take home. If you're a football guy, basketball guy, or baseball guy, you get to choose them. But that does not include TOPPS Chrome, okay? Just the mega boxes in the back. As well as we have our normal monthly giveaway, which you have, 5 opportunities to win something. And you can win one of these, Optic hanger, TOPPS hanger, Prism hanger, and Series 2 hanger. So you have 4 opportunities, I should say. 5 if you include the 500 subscriber giveaway. And all you have to do for that is be subscribed to the channel. If not, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on those alerts, like this video, comment on this video, and share it with others. Okay, so we're going to get on to our next pack. All right, so this is box number 3. So if you guys are unsure of any announcements we make, guys, just go ahead and look at the description. They should pretty much outline what you need to do. All right, Kumar Rocker rocking the wave. There you go. I like the waves. I wish we had, better players that we were getting from them, but I like that. And if you saw, I believe they're probably like in the jumbo or in the hobby, but one of the chase parallels is the Murakami. He's the guy that helped to design the Tokyo Series 1, where the borders have this nice, almost childlike border, and they are, I believe, if not all of the players, they have numbered cards that only go up to 3, so those are a chase as well. Okay, would love to get one of those. Dylan Dingler, I hear he is a guy that I need to sleeve up, so I'm going to put him to the side. And we have a Michael King. And we have on the Sapia Corbin Burns. Okay, on to the next pack. We're almost there. Thank you for sticking with us. All right. Luis Roberts. Nolan Arenado on the refractor. And on the Sapia, Salvador Perez. Now, I'm going to pause because this was what this card here reminds me of one of our new subscribers who also is trying to grow his channel or his account on Instagram as well as YouTube. You can find him there. He goes by the handle Finders, Collectors, Keepers. So he ran a giveaway, and I was one of the winners, and there was another winner, and we got to choose. I guess he had an additional surprise where he opened a hanger box of TOPPS Series 2, and he was able, he was giving us any parallels that came out of it based on the team that we chose. Obviously, I chose the Dodgers, and the other guy that won chose the Royals. That's why I was reminded about Perez, and I got a Hae-Sun Kim Diamante out of that, which is really cool, on top of a Panini Basketball Prism Blaster. So once that arrives, I will rip that open in the channel, but sending out love to Finders, Collectors, Keepers. Check him out both on Instagram and YouTube. Also, another friend of the channel, shouting out Brendan Goodman, 87. He's trying to grow his Instagram following, so check him out on Instagram. He's a also avid sports card collector. Welcome to the channel as well, Brendan. All right, so here we go. Moving right along. And Mason Wynn, we pulled his auto in Top Series 1 and 2. Same design card when we got it. And we have Miguel Andujar. All right, so no number cards unless we missed something, guys. We haven't found any numbered cards. But we got some nice Jacob Wilsons, okay? If there was a buyback program with Jacob Wilson, then we'd be sitting on a jackpot. All right, here we go. All etch of Francisco Lindor. We have a wave of Yelich and Adrian and Marte is our Sepia. So we're coming down the last two packs. And we haven't sleeved up anything yet from this box. Do we have a banger that awaits? Hopefully so. All right. Here we go. We have Xander Bogaerts on the wave. And Nico Horner as well. All right. So final pack. Thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and share this with others as well. Final pack. All right, here we go. And on the refractor, Max Scherzer. Yes, he's still pitching. Hayden Birdsong, we pulled his auto from a jumbo. And finally, Sepia Richard Fitz. So, nothing really that I would say that we're going to sleeve up, all right, from that third box. So, we paid $120 roughly for this. Tell me if it's worth it in the comments section. Thank you for joining us. Next time, we are going to open up a hobby box. We also plan on opening up any value packs. And definitely when the Fanatics Mega Box comes, we're going to definitely open that up. But if you do run out, guys, and buy something, you know, one of these TOPPS series, these TOPPS Chrome products from either TOPPS or Fanatics, kindly do me a solid and use the affiliate link that is in the description. You know, anything that you purchase, we get something for, and it helps the channel a lot as we continue to grow. But thank you once again. Until next time, keep on ripping and take care.